Hi guys, it's Kai here and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Survivor Challenge, or welcome to if this is the first time you're seeing it. This is like the fourth season, I guess you can say, that I've done of this. If you look in the world, these are the 4 other houses that we've done this challenge, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So this must be the 5th. I lied. This is the 5th. So this was like the first house. I was inspired by Deligracy doing like the Cluedo challenge, or Clue if you're from America. So it started with that and then just kind of like transformed. Every season we do something slightly different. This season I've got my 8 Sims, we've got 8 empty rooms, and then this is the save room, so we don't have a punish room anymore. We just have the save room, and then we have the 8 plain rooms because I have a wheel to spin and it's got a whole bunch of things. I'm not going to show them all to you because I want it to be a surprise. Well, actually you can see some of them on here. So each day we'll spin the wheel and we'll go from person to person, and I will have to either add or take away depending on what the thing is. So like this one says, would you like a shower? So then I'd go back to my game and I would add a shower to whoever's room it is that they have, because I'm going to move all of these people into their rooms. And also after each episode, I'll have you guys vote on which sim you want to save, and they'll go in the save room, which has a bed, a bathroom, it's got a TV, there's stuff to do, there's also a refrigerator and a microwave so that they can eat, so they can actually take care of their needs in this room. Whereas in the other rooms, it's going to be up to the wheel spin to figure out what they have and don't have. And I feel like as we go on, maybe you guys might have suggestions for what I should add to the wheel, things like that. I kind of have just the basics for now, but let me go ahead and start moving people into the rooms and I'll tell you what their names are. Okay, now I can teleport. Okay, so the first one up is Frank. He's gonna go here, and that is this dude. And then the next one is Harold, who looks very much like Frank, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell them apart. I mean, he's got a beard and he doesn't, but that's fine. And then we have Leo, that dude. He's going to go into the 3rd room. They won't move until I unpause the game. And then we have Thea, or at least I think that's how you say her name. 2 of them I think are actually married. I think it's Leo and Thea. Yeah. And then we have Marisol. Oh, she's pretty. These are all random Sims off the gallery, by the way. I just kind of grabbed some random ones. And then we have Audrey. She's pretty too. She goes in the 2nd room, and then we have Jonas. Love you, dude. Looking great. Okay, he's gonna go over here. And then last but not least, we have Monica, who is apparently a teen. I was going through and I noticed that some of them have like jobs and such. So let me go through and see whoever has a job needs to quit their job. Quit job. There we go. All right. You don't have a job, you don't have a job, you have a job, quit job. You don't have a job, you don't have a job, you don't have a job, and you have school, but you know what? Sucks to suck, you're gonna miss it. I also have like Slice of Life, and I do have Wicked Whims in here just to see if anything interesting happens, because I feel like that'll make things more like interesting to deal with. But okay, so it's 11:30, so every day I guess at 11:30 we'll do some wheel spins. So let me start with Harold here. Okay, and he gets no walls. Okay, so I'm just gonna like fence him in, and the reason I did that is because of like weather and such. So they actually don't have ceilings. Let me add ceilings to everybody's rooms. Or do they have ceilings? They do have ceilings. So let me get rid of his walls and his ceiling. All right, person 1 done. Who's next? Let's see. Now we have Harold. All right, and he gets a stove. What he's going to do with the stove, I don't really know. He doesn't have like countertops or anything, and I'm just gonna give him the first stove that's there. So there you go, buddy, you get a stove. And then next person also gets no walls. Cool. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, next up. Goodbye counters. Well, you don't have any counters, so moving along. Next. Oh my goodness, they get a bed. All right, same thing too. I'm just gonna click the first one that I see. There we go. That's the one I clicked on. All right, who's next? Oh, you get some food. So in that case, I am going to give you just the fridge. Nothing too special. Next. Goodbye bed. Well, you don't have a bed. And last but not least, goodbye counters. You also have no counters. Okay, so in that case, we are all set up. So now they have 24 hours that they have to live like this, basically. And I try not to, let me put the walls all the way down. Oh, this one immediately went into bed. Why? Oh, you're sad? Why? from being bullied at school. Okay, well, slice of life really coming at you. You're not going to be going to school anymore anyway, so deal with it. This guy, I think, has it worse. He's got all 3 walls of no walls, basically. He's only got 2, but that neither one of them have a ceiling, so they're kind of both just out in the open, chilling. I try not to control them too much, just because I don't want to be in charge of, like, deaths or anything like that. And this guy can't even cook with his thing here. How do I... Isn't there a way to, like, switch right to people? No. Can I right click on you? Oh. Yeah, right clicking. Okay. I don't even think... Let me just test this real quick. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even think he could use that because he doesn't have counters, which is fine. This first episode, honestly, probably not much is going to happen, just considering, like, it takes 3 days, I think, to kill Sims from food, or lack thereof. The weather could be interesting because it is quite a hot day, so I don't know. He's uncomfortable because he's got a headache. All their personalities are getting figured out from the mods I have. So they're all just, like, fine, chilling. Neither one of them seem too toasty. They look like they have hot weather outfits on, so they're probably fine. I don't want to switch their outfits either. Everyone, I think, probably is in their hot weather, just because they were all standing outside before I moved them in. But these Sims are boring, man. They literally just stand here. They haven't moved from where I teleported them, other than her. She started, like, crying. How does he have a relationship with her? Does he have a... Wait, what? Oh, I guess because they're all housemates, they all just have, like, a little bit of a relationship with each other? Well, no, he doesn't even know her. Or, no, that's himself. Okay. And that's his wife. Your wife? And you're not even, like, full... Are you for real? You don't even have a... Okay. Whatever. I didn't create these Sims, so no, none of my business. None of my business. Alright, I'm just gonna fast forward and we'll watch over. But like I said, so the rules of each season have been a little bit different. So the rules of this season basically are just, we're going to do the wheel spin. So if you have suggestions for things that I can put on the wheel, please let me know and I'll add them to it. And then also at the beginning of each episode, I'm going to save the sim that is most commented about. Like, as in, like, I want to save, you know, Harold, okay? If I get, like, 3 comments saying Harold and 1 comment saying Audrey, I'm going to pick Harold to put in there. And if you guys don't comment, I'm going to pick myself. So if you want your sim to win, then I highly recommend you vote. And then also, so in this house are all the Sims that have won the past seasons. So there are... I know there should only be 4 Sims, but there's 5 Sims in there because I believe last season there was 2 Sims that won. So there's 5 Sims. And the goal is to eventually have 8 Sims in there and have like a Survivor reunion comeback episode where we kill all of them and we find out the ultimate survivor, basically. But that one isn't going to come for a while because we still have... So that's 5. This would make 6. So we'd have 2 more seasons that we'd have to do. And that's all depending on if you guys like this or not. Because, you know, it's kind of very dependent on you guys. Oh, and like I was saying earlier, they are all random Sims that I found on the gallery, so I did not pick their traits, I didn't pick their aspirations, I didn't pick any of that. But it looks like some of them are already starting to get kind of uncomfortable. He's flirty. 2 of them are hungry, which I find interesting. Well, he's almost there. Yeah, you're all kind of on the same hunger length here, except for I was about to say he's got a fridge, but he's got applesauce, so that's interesting that you chose to do that. And then she's just sad. Her social and fun is real low. I'm glad he decided to eat, though. A lot of times when you give Sims, like, the opportunity to eat, even if they're starving, they won't eat, which I find weird. Oh, he doesn't have a trash can. That is something that I could add, was, like, sinks. I don't know if I put sinks on the wheel. I could do that, or else they're just going to be uncomfortable from their surroundings. And I think within a couple minutes here, everyone's going to probably start peeing themselves. Because they're all... Well, he's good. You not so much. You not so much. You really not so much. You're fine. You're fine. Not fine. Man, this teen is just not... She's not having it. She's really just all sorts of upset over here. What's this one? Drama starting text. Oh, what it was to be a teenager. If only, you know, if only. Also, what? So it is just barely the beginning somewhere. Okay, so we probably won't have to deal with like cold weather or anything like that. Cold weather to me is way more interesting than the hot weather, because I feel like the cold weather, even if you're wearing like a cold weather outfit, I think they can still get cold. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know if you guys know. I'm not sure. But we're just going to keep fast forwarding until someone decides to like move or do something, because these 4, 5, 6 Sims haven't moved a freaking inch. These two have moved because they have kind of stuff. And it'll get more interesting as the episodes go on because they'll be adding more stuff to their rooms. As of right now, it's all just kind of like empty with this dude and his stove. Just a random stove. These guys with their no walls. And I guess they're going to be wall-less until we get a spin to add their walls back. So that's the thing too. I won't take anything away at each episode. It's all per the wheel spin. So I need to double check that I have a here's your walls back thing because we've got 2 with no walls. And that could be kind of interesting. At this point, it's just a race to see who's going to pee themselves first. My money is on this dude, Harold. He's going to do it. Oh, I was wrong. It was Jonas. Jonas was the first one to pee himself. Oh, wait, she peed herself too. All right, it was Jonas and then Thea. Man, I was wrong, dude. All right, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sims who have peed themselves. We've only got 2 holding out here. Who's going to make it the longest? Let me see. Oh, she's not going to make it. Yep, she's going to lose. Marisol's going to lose. Oh, and there she goes. Man, this dude is just holding out, Frank. Oh, and I think you are the first one to pass out, Audrey. Leo's over here running. Oh, I think they're playing in the rain. I forgot that they don't have... Ooh, they could get struck by lightning. I just realized. My bad. I forgot that that was a thing that could happen. Oh, and now they have all peed themselves. Every single one of them. Everyone's peed themselves. Everyone's starting to pass out. This is the usual. This is basically how it goes in the beginning. Once you're dirty for life. Until you get in the save room. Because then you can take a shower. Actually, is this shower facing the right way? It is. Okay. When they're in the save room, I can control them, though. Just so that they, are actually saved. But other than that, I try not to control them. I just sit here and observe. They don't have too much time left for this episode. Because it was 11:30. Which is kind of a weird time. Whatever. Normally it's 8. But I guess because this world already exists... It was 11:30. That might have been the last time that I played. Also, love that a lot of them decided to pass out in their pee puddles. That's a thing. School for Monica starts in about an hour. I don't think so. Surprisingly, everyone is awake right now. Actually, I wanted to check to see, has he been eating? No. Well, dude, you have a fridge right there. Like, you could eat, but you're just choosing not to. That's the thing that I don't understand. Like, do they wait until they basically starve before they decide to eat some applesauce again or something? Because, oh, there he goes. Now what'd you get this time, buddy? What are those? Animal crackers? Good choice, good choice. Who's this? The principal? Well, you know what? Sucks to suck. Not gonna happen. Can we even answer it? We can. We can answer it, but nothing's gonna happen here, bud. If she misses too many days, her grades will suffer. Well, sucks to suck. Can Sims get taken away for not going to school in Sims 4? That used to be a thing. I mean, I guess we're going to find out. They all keep queuing up activities for things that are in the safe room without realizing that they can't get in there. Oh, so convenient. Okay, so these are the Sims from the other house, by the way. These are the ones that have won our other seasons. He looks real angry. Glad to see they're all thriving, doing well. I think we're missing one, though. There is one other one, I'm pretty sure, that's supposed to be in here, but I don't know who it is. You can just stand there with your fruit cake. You know what happens in this neighborhood. You know what happens. You see this and you know exactly what's going on here. Come on now. Don't be shy. Oh, you know what though? He could probably talk over the fence to them. Okay, this is just out of a test. I want to see, first of all, if he can talk to them. You can't talk over the fence? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. No, that needs to be a thing. Wow. That needs to be a thing. Try and tell me that you can't talk over this. Come on. That should be a thing. Talking over the fence, that needs to be a thing. You could totally do that. Oh, it's almost, I almost went over it. I got a little nervous. Someone's having a breakdown. Don't blame you. Wow, you're really making a mess over here. Oh, pause. There we go. All right. It is 11:30. Like I said, normally a lot doesn't happen in the first episode. It's basically just the groundwork for getting things set up and explaining to you guys how things work, and to stare at the welcome wagon of the previous contestants. Hello. Welcome. See you later. But yeah, so I am asking for you guys to comment on who you want to save, whether it be Frank, Harold, Leo, who looks like he's dancing. I don't know, man. Thea, Marisol, Audrey, Jonas, or Monica, who is constantly going to be late for school. All right, so just let me know who you guys want to save, and if you, like I said, if you don't comment, I'm going to pick myself, and it's probably not going to be who you want it to be. I'm going to pick them. Wow, I can't speak. Pick them based on just whatever I want. Oh, she's mortified. That's not good news. They can die from that, so that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, well, good place to leave it off. But anyways, guys, I'm going to ask you if you could like the video or even dislike the video. If you don't like it, leave a comment. And if you could also please subscribe, or hell, even maybe share this somewhere to someone, or maybe one of my other videos. I don't know. That'd be really cool. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. And as always, have a life, happy time zone, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!